This unprovoked attack on the United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered.
Itens novos. Pra nesse cascador. Turbilhão. Mais energia. Atmosférico. Massa. Granada de fragmentação. Mina de granada. Munição.
We'll get you settled to
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep Okay. No bounty. Clear.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Masked District.
Bora então.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis when Tony and I leave.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing. or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Wish that bartender at the viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Teve um ataque pirata. Barrett me pediu pra entregar o artefato. Não importa, eu trouxe o artefato. Quem é você? Quero saber quem vocês são primeiro. O que é a constelação?
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Teve luzes intensas e música. Eu não quero falar sobre isso. Aquela coisa quase me matou. Quem mais já teve essas visões?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, country, you expect us to believe it?
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Contract?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Tudo é meio demais pra mim, preciso arejar a cabeça. Quanto vocês sabem sobre o artefato? O que eles são? Vocês me querem na constelação? O que isso quer dizer? Quais seriam meus deveres?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
I am at your service, Captain.
Something you need?
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
I'm listening. So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? Talk to you later.
We've always considered ourselves explorers. This really is uncharted territory,
Mate.
Walter Stroud. How may I assist you?
Whenever you're up for it, we have work to do.
Just checking in, seeing how you're doing.
At
O
present,
que é a
all
constelação?
systems are
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
O que sabe sobre os
Not
artefatos?
much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Tô sentindo empolgação. Minha primeira missão, ótimo. Vou poder aprender mais sobre a união dos colônias. Trabalho braçal nunca compensa, como a gente espera. A vanguarda. Outras pessoas têm artefatos?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle. Resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way. To put pieces like this together. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to. Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen. Whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Deixa lá, vou almoçar daqui a pouco. Aí eu pego.
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means. Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
I hope you are satisfied. The quarters available to you.
No, I'm not feeling that bad.
Ah, Lavina. Bora essa porra louca.
United colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend? Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Talvez depois temos assuntos da constelação a tratar primeiro. Eu adoraria me juntar à vanguarda, quero me alistar. Não, mas agradeço. Prefiro explorar as estrelas e lutar em guerras. O que é a vanguarda?
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Talvez depois temos assuntos com a constelação a tratar primeiro.
Alright. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
A gente vai falar com ele. Tenho certeza que chegaremos numa boa oferta. A descoberta científica sendo usada de enfeite que indigna. Ele tá em patrulha, pode estar botando o objeto em risco. Quem é esse Moro? Moara. Espero, o que tem de errado com o sistema solar?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars. Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like. You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that.
desconectou, cara. A net desconectou. Agradeço
Anything for Sarah.
tudo pela
UC
Sarah.
always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Gabinete, estação NAT, sala de orientação de vanguarda.
It's literally called the Narcissus. So, yeah, I definitely think it's that.
Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
The world's been having brown
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances. Do you, Captain?
Energize o motor. Caralho, que foda, mano.
This is United Colonies Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
Chegamos em Marte.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
What do you mean there's no luck?
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapon.
This is bullshit.
Keep it simpler. Not everyone needs to come to me with their
Peguei uma
problems.
bebida. Tô procurando um guarda chamado Moar. Algum borado por aí?
Everything. I make it a point not to sell crap. We got beer, wine, and spirits. We don't do too many fancy mixed drinks, at least not the kind you get in Neon or New Atlantis. It's my belief that the only booze worth drinking doesn't need to be mixed with something else to taste good. Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything around here. You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust.
Ué, eu não vou sair contando nada pra ninguém.
See? That's what I'm talking about. You give respect, you get respect. I'm glad you understand. What's your poison?
Cerveja, pô.
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
Podemos deixar um soldado pra trás. Ajuda a gente a encontrar ele. O espaço não é gentil com quem se perde. Ele está com problemas ou pior.
You got another word for it?
He means outer space.
Ma'am.
Podemos rastrear ele se você souber o trajeto da ronda.
You in the service?
Isso também serve?
I
Não
know the
entendo
feeling,
o sentido.
but you just get so used to losing people. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian, especially one that's missing. But
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. Two strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine. Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
Tenho certeza que dá pra todo mundo sair contente dessa história.
You may think so, but I don't.
O que é mais importante pra você, dinheiro ou a vida de Moab?
Guess I should ask you the same question. You paying or what? And maybe he's not gonna get found. I'm out the cash either way. That's enough. You either pay up or get out. I'm done talking about this. Agreed on a discount, right? Let me confirm the amount. Okay, let's talk. Last time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Excuse me, forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back home. I know you were counting on that Sidonia.
People always ask me what I think about mining. It rocks.
Me? You want to talk to me?
Be advised to secure this article and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor.
Tá porra.
my crew position.
devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Faroon technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say.
Você viu a nave do Vanguarda no ar em algum lugar?
No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if the Vanguard had flown by recently. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Faroon ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next.
A gente precisa chegar no sonhador sem ser atacado ou abrir fogo. Esses fanáticos são uma ameaça para todo o sistema.
Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Minimize a energia dos sistemas da nave para evitar detectação. Sistemas com armas e escudos são detectados com mais facilidade. Para aumentar a furtividade, diminua a energia de todos os sistemas e deixe uma ou duas barras para os motores, além de ficar o mais longe possível das naves inimigas. Fique dentro de um raio de 500 metros do satélite sinalizador para poder ativá-lo. Ok. Calma. De boa, daqui a pouco chega. Paparazita de olho em nós.
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
Vamos ver se uma hora da vanguarda está no estreleiro. Esquece a história de procurar o artefato. Eu quero caminhar na lua. O que aconteceu com a Terra afinal? Por que a gente foi embora?
It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus. Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but not much. Keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
Possível acoplar e entrar na maioria das naves e estações estelares. Para isso, selecione a nave no HUD e aproxime-se dela até que a opção acoplar apareça.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain. 2 steps in and looking at a corpse. Okay, it's not Vanguard Moara. Looks like the spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. They even... from the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
Caralho, mano. Porra!
That was an ecliptic mercenary. Starlight is a bit low end for them.
Look out!
Porra, tá de sacanagem.
Let's see if they've got anything worth it. Find anything useful?
I'm going to end
Porra, tudo sem munição, cara. Caralho.
Watch out!
piranha, filha da puta. Eu tô cansando. Radiação, corpo térmico, sintomas de energia. Eita porra, pistola. Esta. Pra onde? Caralho, mano. Porra! A cada nível alcançado você obtém um ponto de habilidade. Além disso, cada habilidade desbloqueia um desafio. Conclua o desafio de uma habilidade e use um ponto para subi-la de nível. A fileira de superior representa habilidades básicas. As demais fileiras são desbloqueadas após você usar o número mínimo de pontos em suas respectivas categorias. Combate físico. Brandon.
You sure you want to get rid of that?
Cara, qual é dessa interferência no fone? Caralho. Tem que ir nessa desgraça. Porra, puta que pariu, rapá.
I'm betting there's something cheaper you could drop instead.
Ai, caralho, porra! Vou continuar.
There's got to be something less valuable you can drop. Efeito antisséptico. Traje espacial de navegadora. De navegador lento.
uns remédios aí. É mesmo, porra. Sai da minha frente, porra, caralho. Meu Deus do céu. Caralho, velho. Porra.
Notch another one for me.
Don't even need to imagine what this atmosphere could do to our lives.
Camaleão. Reatividade 10%.
yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
He's almost daring the spacers to come after him. It's actually not a bad plan. Much better odds destroying one of their ships than fighting them all once here.
What's that?
Might as well take what we can.
Pariu, cara. Caralho. invadido após ter motores avariados. É preciso se aproximar da nave para conseguir acoplar. E não se esqueça de que a tripulação provavelmente resistirá à invasão.
That's it. Start the docking routine. Come on. Let's go rescue that Vanguard.
Just isn't the same as the real thing.
Meu Deus, buguei. Tá que o pariu, velho. E aí, mano, o que eu tenho que fazer aqui, cara? Caralho, mano. Porra.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are. Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right?
Somos do grupo de exploradores Constelação. A gente precisa conversar. Invadir uma nave hostil e salvar vidas é meu tipo de festa. Mais violência. Ninguém mais respeita o espaço hoje em dia. Quem eram aquelas pessoas? Por que sequestraram sua nave?
Ecliptic mercs. They'll work for anyone. And vanguards don't exactly make friends with local pirates, thieves, and scavengers. Think enough of them finally got fed up and they pooled their money to hire professionals. What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament? Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess lately. Spacers, Maroon Zealots, plus Ecliptic tracking me down.
We ran into a few members of Ecliptic at the Nova Galactic Star Yard. I'm guessing they were after you.
Ah, damn. That's probably how they found me. I knew taunting the Spacers to meet me at Neptune was a long shot. Making rookie mistakes. I've been chasing shadows around the Sol system for years. And every time I go back to Mars...
Sidonia is waiting for you. Run down. Forgotten.
Feels like everyone's given up, you know? I've just been spending more and more time in the starfield. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really going back.
Se afastar do sistema solar. Preciso de gente na minha tripulação. Pelo que vi hoje, acho que o sistema solar precisa de você.
Yeah, it sure does. Guess someone needs to be out there keeping the old neighborhood safe. If you're ever in Sidonia, we should grab a beer sometime.
If you don't mind, we came here for something. That strange object you found?
Right. Hey, it's yours. Appreciate the rescue. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Let's grab the artifact. Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
I am at your service, Captain.
We have it.
Go
Isso aí,
ahead.
rapaziada. Daqui a pouco eu continuo. Depois eu volto.